What's up, guys? It's me, Sneaker Dan, back at again with another new video. Today I'm gonna do a rep versus retail of the Legend Blue 11s. I promise you guys that I'll be making that video. I wanted to make the Cool Gray 11 video, actually first, but my rep version hasn't come in yet. I don't know what's going on. I contacted my middleman, and they said that it should be updating today. So I'm hoping in the next week or two I'll get the shoes. If not, I guess the waiting game is going to be longer. I'm going to start reviewing other shoes that I have in my collection or other rep sneakers that I picked up in the last year, pretty much, since I haven't uploaded. But let's get right into it. Jordan 11 Legend Blues rep versus retail. Let's go. Let's start. So off the first thing, I'm going to start off with the box. So right now on the left, this is the retail box. On the right, this is the rep box. Off of the initial glance, not much of a difference. They look like a box. They look like a Jordan 11 box from the Legend Blue Jordan 11 shoes. Not difference at all. However, if you start nitpicking a little bit, there is a big difference. There is not a big difference. Sorry, there is a slight difference between the boxes. Of the video, if you guys can't see a little, really, this is the retail box is actually like a millimeter higher than the rep box. It's like just like maybe it's literally a millimeter. Like if I grab the measuring like tool or a ruler, it literally is just like not even a centimeter. It's like maybe like a millimeter higher than the rep box. Also, as well as the height of the boxes, this one is a little bit taller, like a millimeter taller than the rep box. Other than that, the logo looks exactly the same. Size tags are pretty much similar. Both have the proper retail prices. Actually, no, they don't. Wow, I actually caught that on video. So another small difference on it is the red box actually has the wrong price. They priced these shoes at $185, while these are priced as in the box at $200. Yeah, they're priced at $200, while these are $5 less. I don't know how they got that wrong, honestly. I can't really explain that either. So that's a small difference between the two boxes. Another thing is too, this one is a little bit darker or paler than the red box. That might just be because of aging, because the box is pretty old, but that's not it. Those are the boxes. Let's start off with the inside of the shoe now. So inside the box, you guys have the cover. Most people will know if they own any older like Jordan 11 models, like Space Jams, things like that, or the UNCs. But this is the rep. This is the retail. Retail's a little bit, like I said, paler. It looks old, worn out. While this one looks brand new, all blue. I'm not sure if is that supposed to be the case, because I actually got my Jordan 11 Legend Blues off of like a shoe resale store located in like Hartford, Maryland. I got them for a pretty good price. They were pretty clean at the time, so I'm not sure what the box or like the cover looked like when you first get the shoes back then. However, this might just be because of aging. I don't think so really, because there's no way that a cover can age like this. This is way more paler and darker, while this one is a lot more brighter and very full of color. So that's one big difference between the covers of rep versus retail. Alright, insole the shoe. I'm going to show you guys the shoe, but I'm going to go over this because for some reason some people are actually really bent over for this on a lot of the forums. This is the retail, this is the rep. Not much of a difference. Colors are pretty much practically the same. The only difference is if you're holding them in hand, the retail pair is actually a lot more heavier than the rep pair of it, of like this like covering, like the whatever fucking thing this thing is called. This is heavier than this one. That's how you can differentiate between a rep and a retail pair, I guess. All right, I'm gonna use this pair, and I'm gonna use this one. So left side, retail. Right side, rep. Off of the initial glance, again, the shoes look great. They look both great. They look beautiful. It's like the retail pair look kind of dirty right now, but they look great in my opinion. Still, they're very clean. toe box, pretty much the same. Not much of a difference. I guess I will say the retail pair's toe box is a little bit longer than the rep pair. Rep pair looks like it's like actually a size 9 instead of a 9.5, which is fine by me because I fit in both 9, depending on the shoe, any size from 9 to 10. That's like another small slight difference between the shoes. But off the bat, it's not really much. You will say if you look at this video right now, you can tell that this side is a little bit wider than this side. That's only because I would say, in my opinion, is that because these have been worn for many years, while this one is a brand new pair of shoes. So once I start putting these on, I'm sure these are going to be stretching out through the leather and the pattern and things like that. Laces are the same. Mesh is pretty much the same. Jumpman logo. Let's go through the Jumpman logo real quick. Jumpman logo is pretty much placed very well. Barely any differences between the Jumpman logo. The logo looks good. It looks in the proper placement. Same thing with this, of course, because this is the retail pair. Leather on the back feel the same. Yeah, I would say so. The ankle guards. The ankle guards on the rep is a little bit placed higher than the retail. However, that really differs because my Concord pair that I got from literally Foot Locker, the thing is placed higher than my other one, so it really is a consistency quality check type of like issue in both rep and retail factories, no matter what. So not big of a deal, but that's a small detail for my pair at least. The patent letter on the retail is a little bit higher than the rep. Retail's maybe also like a millimeter, honestly, like a millimeter higher. But however, on the side view, they're actually pretty much the same. The height is no different. Couldn't decide on here too. But I'm gonna give you guys a better look. Look very good, very clean. If I saw anyone wear these on feet, I wouldn't think twice. So let's talk about, I talked about the similarities and a little bit of the differences. Let's talk about the bottom. I left the bottom for last because this is the biggest difference between the retail and rep versions. So let's get right into it. And these are very dirty and yellow right now, so I can't really use these well. So I'm going to use my low pair because I have a Legend Blue low pair. These will be a better example. So as you guys know, Jordan 11 Legend Blues, the reason why a lot of people love it is because of the great, amazing, beautiful icy sole on the bottom. And the icy sole on the bottom is more of like a milky, creamy blue type of texture, or like a type of like visual. So like on the bottom, you can definitely tell it's a little bit more milky, cloudy, I would say, like that type of like, like material and look to the Jordan 11 Legend Blues. However, on the rep pair, they don't do that. So on the side glances, it's not a big of a deal. You don't really notice it. If not, it's actually more of like, it looks like the sole actually looks like it's yellowing. Like it's turning like a yellowish green type of hue to it, which just shows kind of more of like an oxidation type of thing. So on the side views, it's not that bad. The main issue is the bottom. The bottom is very clear. It's like almost as if you're wearing the Concord or the Space Jams, brand new pair. Pretty much it's see-through and almost clear, like pretty much you can see it. Or like I could even say that the rubber sole is a little more, it looks like as if it's thinner. It's like a little small, like it's like a really slight layer of it, but there's no difference in the layers. They're all the same. It's just the translucent is literally translucent. It's not like a milky, creamy type of blue. It's just a more of a clear see-through blue compared to the Legend Blues, which is more of like a creamy type of like look to it. You don't really see the Jumpman logo as much through like the actual like Legend Blue retail pair compared to this pair, which is pretty much you can see the Jumpman. Yeah, this is the bottom too. Even this is a good example too because this shows more of like a creamier bottom than this one. If I wore these around, most people would not notice because nobody really looks at shoes and magnifies crap like that. You know, you're just wearing what you want to wear at the end of the day. And so I'm not dropping $600 for a retail pair, especially for a shoe that hasn't even re-released, or there's not even that many clean pairs of left, which kind of doesn't make any sense because there's not that many pairs of these left. So how are there still pairs that are dead stock completely in people's like closets and shelves? They're dirty, they're yellowing. Like honestly, I would rather pay. This was 150, 160 bucks. I would rather pay 150, 160 bucks for this retail pair, which is no difference between the retail pair that I have, except for the bottom sole, which doesn't even matter because the bottom sole also gets dirty, is gonna yellow the same, and is gonna get beat up the same. So I got these instead. The insoles are exactly the same as the Legend Blues that I have, and there's not really much of a difference. I'll bring all three. So pretty much overall, the rep version is very good. Slight inconsistencies with the retail, but not too much of a difference. Biggest difference I will say is the bottom sole, but you'll only notice the bottom sole if people are comparing a retail versus rep, or if people are literally picking up your feet, or like they're pushing you on the floor, picking up your feet, looking at you, examining it, and then calling you out for no reason like that. Then at that point, you might have to either fight them, or if they're your friends, you might have to cut them off because that's really petty. Overall, the shoe looks awesome, looks great. Materials look on point. I got these for 160, like 149, 150 bucks from Mr. Hugh on Rep Sneakers. I'm going to definitely be rocking these. I'm going to be keeping these on ice as much as possible. And also, I am thinking of cleaning these up and maybe doing a re-icing process so I can keep them a little bit cleaner, let them last longer, keep them as more of like a showcase type of thing. If not, I'm gonna start wearing these in a couple years after I beat these up. But overall, these are really great pairs. And I think if you guys are interested, you guys should get a pair. Yeah, that's the biggest difference between the rep versus retail of the Jordan 11 Legend Blues. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time on my cool, great video once they come in. Peace.